Hey guys, what's going on? It's your man K Jennings here, uh, also known as Jennings. People don't know my name. I'm sorry, guys. I am Kerwin. My name is Kerwin, and I just took the Ker off and put the W. I get it? Okay. Anyways, Win Jennings here with another video. Today we're going to show about how we're going to grow churches with the power of Facebook ads and my system that I use, which is called Builderall, and with the little bonus tip of YouTube on the side. All right. So it might be a little lengthy video, but it shouldn't be too long. Because again, I'm not trying to be all night here, but I do want to show you some things here because, guys, just like the people I know that's going to see this video, this is your passion, but it's also my passion as well as far as who I am. I am a Christian, a born again believer, and I am also a minister. I've been in church pretty much all my life since day one. My dad's a pastor, and my grandfather's a pastor, and my uh, my great uncles were pastors, and my uncles are pastors. So it's something that I've been around all my life, but not just been around, but it's something that I fell in love with myself. You hear, So, and one of the things that I was fell in love with was how can I grow churches? I'm not saying that it's about numbers, but it's also about, how can I spread the message of God everywhere, not just locally, but abroad. Because most of the time when we are preaching, it's all about the ones who are there locally. But the thing about it is the word is supposed to be spread abroad. And I believe the Lord allowed this platform as YouTube, Facebook, social media, whatever you call it, uh, allow this social media platform to be used so that we are able to spread the message, not just at our local assembly, but abroad, all right, everywhere. Of course, you want to spread locally. Of course, you can't overlook where you are, but at the same time, somebody want to hear you where you've never been physically, all right. And with the power of technology, you're able to travel the world and never leave your home. You're able to touch people while you're in Texas and they are in Michigan. It really doesn't matter, because somebody wants to hear your voice, all right? Somebody in Michigan can reach, but your voice can reach that person that's in Michigan, all right? So this is one of the things that I've done and that I'm doing for a lot of churches around my way. Of course, if you want me to do it for you as well, I will leave my information below, my email below, and my phone number, so you're able to contact me and we're able to get the ball rolling, and I will show you how to do all of these things. Or you probably want to learn some things, and you don't want me to show you how, but you just want me to run it for you, and I don't mind doing that as well. I have my own little agency called the Winning Funnel. The winning funnel is who I am. This is the name of my agency because I build a lot of sales funnels. If those, I mean, I don't know if you know what a sales funnel is. It's something that it's not a website per se. The website is still, just a regular website where you see basic all the information. But the funnel is something that where you focus on something in particular so that the person who is viewing the funnel will not get distracted with everything else that's around it. You hear me? So the funnel is something that is focusing on one specific thing. So when they go to your website, they're distracted by, the different links above, where this go to, who is this, where this person at, blah, 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 blah. So we're not going to send people to, I don't necessarily send a lot of people to the website per se until last, but I will send them to a funnel where they're able to see what the Pacific thing that we're trying to focus on to grow our ministry and to spread God's message, pretty much. All right. So the first thing I want to show you is how does a funnel look, right? This is what the basics of a funnel that we have. We will have something like an ad from Facebook, right? It will be an ad. You have a write up. You're saying such and such who you are, introducing yourself, whether it's your pastor, your spokesperson, secretary, whoever that you call to be, or maybe that, and you'll be talking about your ministry, or you can be talking about a specific thing that you're doing. For an example, you could talk about we're having free breakfast for all the lovers in February. This is now February 2014, so we're having free breakfast this Sunday for all the lovers in February. If you're married, if you're dating, uh, engaged. We are looking for you to come and be a part of our lovers breakfast that is going to be Sunday morning at such and such time, yada yada yada. And you run this specific ad on Facebook. So if someone is talking about it, you shoot a video talking about lovers and how you can come together, have free breakfast, and we're gonna minister to you guys. There's a way on Facebook where you're able to do that. Primarily, I will go to something like fee conversions, uh, but we'll go. That's something a little deeper that I can talk to you privately about if you want to know something more about that. So what we go to is a something like a lead generation. Continue, and we would pretty much set up our ad for Facebook a to target a specific audience. See, the reason why I am so huge and big on ads as far as Facebook or even YouTube ads per se, is because I know you guys been in church all your life, just like I am, the ones who are listening, and you have been at a point of time where you have passed out flyers, right? We have all been there where we have passed out flyers. And we pass our flyers to everybody. There's no specific person that we're trying to meet. There's no specific people that we're talking to. We're just passing them out to each and everybody. Is that a bad thing? Most definitely not a bad thing. Don't ever stop doing that. If you don't want to stop, you don't have to stop. That is not a bad thing. But is it a smart thing? No. Again, I mean, we can go Bible for Bible if you want to. I know the Bible tells us to drag our nets when it comes to soul winning, but it also said, "He that winneth souls are wise." So you have to be wise at the same thing. You have to be wise in your tactics, in your strategy of growing your ministry, growing the ministry that God has called you to, right? And so, for instance, if we were running an ad for these people, we would change all of this to your particular location. For instance, I don't want to just assume that you guys know, you probably do, but if not, you will go to Dallas, Texas. You can do 25 miles from your church. It really doesn't matter. That is up to you. As you can see, our potential reach with this 25 mile radius, of our church of Dallas, whatever the case may be, we have a good thing of 4 million people total. If we was passing out flyers, we couldn't reach 4 million people with flyers, 4 million sheets of paper with flyers. No. So we have from 18 to 65 plus, we have a range of 4 million people. So how many flyers can you pass out with 4 million people? Okay, well, let's get a little more detail. How many flyers could you pass out with a billboard? Or how many people will see a billboard that you have planted on side of the freeway? You have a good number, will see a billboard. But again, they're looking at a billboard and passing it by, right? Yes, they are passing it on by. So some will see it and take action, some will not. But you don't know who see it. You just know that you put it up there. On the flip side, you can have an ad in a magazine or whatever. You have your phone number and you have your church website. You have your church website. They go to it. Again, some will take action, but some people don't even buy magazines anymore. So a lot of those will miss it. So even with Facebook, we have so many, as Facebook is telling us, like we can reach at least 4 million people in Dallas right now. But at the same time, we know that all 4 million of these people do not go to church, and some of them are looking for a church home, right? So it is our job to make sure that they see us and that they're able to come in. So let's do an ad. We're doing an ad for a marriage couple, right? Married, love, breakfast, whatever the case may be. So we're looking for married as a relationship status. So now we got 1.4 million, and we're looking for engaged. We're looking for married. We're looking for engaged. So this number is going to go up to 1.5 million, right? And we're looking for um, dating. Huh. There we go. So now we have all of these people that we're looking for. We're looking for dating, but I think I put the wrong dating. I think I put, okay, well, it shows interest, so that means family and relationships and dating. People who have expressed interest are in. All right, hold on. We don't want the church to be a love connection, huh? So let's see here once again. Uh, dating service. No, we're not looking for that. So there's no dating relationship, but they're interested in dating. So let's get it. We can still do that. So we got that. So now let's narrow the audience down to a Pacific because this can be anybody. These are people who are engaged or probably going to church or whatever the case may be. Um, we just want to make sure that we have a lot of people. Look at this. We have at least 2.1 million people that we're able to reach in this radius, right? And depending on how much we pay a day, that's how much we're able to reach per day with this particular ad that we're running. And in the business field, we would try to number this number down some. But of course, we don't really have to in this sense because this is what we're trying to reach, right? So, for instance, probably you don't want people that's 25 miles away from your church. Maybe that is too far. Maybe you want a 10-mile radius, right? So now you got a good, 900,000 people that you reach. And now we're talking about 18 years old. We know a lot of people that's 18 are probably dating, but we want to start at what, 25? 25 should be a pretty good number. Uh, Not 60 plus, even though we got a lot of married people that are 60 plus. Let's stop at 60. All right. So now we're down to 700, almost 800,000, right? Um, And maybe the person that we really want to target here may not be just the men, because men are somewhat hard to come by. They see it and they be like, yeah, whatever, baby. But say we just, we got the women and we told the women, say, hey, women, we're having this. Bring your husband, bring your family, bring your kids, and we have something set up for you, right? Right. So we got people that are, maybe somebody said, well, don't put dating. Yeah, I'm going to go past a little dating because dating is a very broad term. So we have 280,000 people within 10 miles of us who are dating, and 280,000 people are not going to somebody's church. Not all of them. Some, yes, not all. Not all at all. And somebody is waiting for you to reach out to them in this sense. All right. So that's how we do it. And we can do automatic. We can do edit placements. I like to put everything on the news feed personally. I want it on the news feed. I want everybody, seeing it because news feed is big and it's bold, right? So news feed, that's what we're looking at right there. All right, and I want it pretty much on the news feed. Come on, now, don't do it like that. So we can run $20 an ad. Like I said, if you want to start small, you're not sold on it as of yet. Go $5 a day. You're doing $35 per week. I don't know how much guys you run on ads. I mean on flyers, but you can for To reach 570, that's 570 flyers you have to make per week. And you want it colored and you want it to look good. I mean, unless you want to pass out cheap gray flyers, then it's up to you. But at the same time, you can do $5 a week. You can do even $10 a week. You still are making, that's still $7 per week, and you're reaching up to 740 people per day concerning this. I don't know about you, but that is legit that some 740 people per day can see your message about your church. All right. So, again, when we run this ad, what are they going to see? Now, that goes back to what I was saying about my sales funnel, right? Goes back to this. See the ad. They will see the ad concerning, you know, um, what we're having here about the free breakfast for our married couple, right? They see that. They see that and they want to be a part of that. So now, what we take them to? Do we take them to our website to show them everything we have? No, we want to see who's coming, because we want to see who's coming, and then we're able to get their information, whether their name, phone number, email, right? And we're gonna show, and and when we have their name, phone number, email, we have pretty much a autoresponder or a responder to them, where we're able to send emails to them, right? Because everybody check their emails. Everybody checks emails. So we're able to send them emails once a month, probably concerning what we're doing for the month, our monthly newsletter, right? And we can send them one weekly email saying this the message that was preached this Sunday. You can also go and check that out on what? On YouTube. What, guys, you can use social media to grow your ministry. One of my favorite churches that I talk about all the time, which is Elevation Church. They post a video every week. You have new content every week, churches. So, pastor, you have a new content every week. You preach every week. You have a new content every week. And then under that, they'll talk a little bit about the sermon. What this about, just a little bit. Then it says subscribe to our latest sermons. You can have a link there. You can have a link to. You don't have to put the whole sermon like they're doing. You can put snippets of the sermon. And if you want to buy the whole CD, click it here. Or you can put the whole CD and grow, and you would have almost 300 views watching you every week. And if I be honest with you, can I be honest with you? YouTube pays you to make videos like this. If you're doing something like this, 277 total views on one video, YouTube will pay you to post videos every week for this. So I don't know how much Elevation is making, but I can guarantee you they're making quite a bit of good tithes and offering money by not asking nobody for money, by just simply making videos on YouTube. And they're just turning around and probably using that money to help build more of the YouTube thingy, or they're able to do other stuff. It really doesn't matter. These guys are making pretty much, I know it's not about money, but I do know the church struggle with money a lot when it comes to tithes and offering. But the thing about it is, we're missing a lot of the things because we're not doing nothing. We're not out here trying to see what can make our church better. And we are looking at YouTube, but we're not using YouTube. Y'all don't hear me. Can I get an amen? But anyways, uh, so what are they going to see when they come and they click on the link here? Well, I'm glad you asked. I made a little funnel here for you guys that you'll be able to use, that I make for businesses all over, that I also make for churches, right? Sorry, it's going a little slow. The screen recorder makes my computer go a little slow, but it's going to catch up with me. But anyways, I have a system that you can have that you can use. It's called Builderall. Yes, Builderall, Builderall. I will leave a link down at the bottom where you can get it for free and you can test it out for yourself. And when you get it, whatever the case may be, again, my number is down there, my email is down there. You can shoot me an email and you can say, well, sir, I want you to make me a phone and send it to me, because with Builderall I can make it and then I can send it straight to you, from my side to you. It really doesn't matter. I can just send it from here to you. I can transfer it. You can see the transfer button. I can transfer it back to you, uh, that easy. So for instance, this is something that's not the best, but it's something that I could put together and put something way better than this. I can put your face, your church, a nice HD image background. It's something that I was rushing to do because I wanted to show you guys. It's something that it came to my mind, my heart right then. And I'm like, man, let me do this video. And I did it, and I'm doing it for you guys. But anyway, this is what I use. I use this company called Builderall, and it helps you make websites or even funnels. And again, it's not hard. It's like a drag and drop system where you can drag it to it and drop it. It don't take a rocket science to build this website at all. Click funnel, or what you call that? Or your sales funnel at all. So for instance, when they click on the ad, they come to a page that looks something like this. Not the blank, but geez, I guess I didn't save it. Oops. So let's build it together. Can we do that? Cool. What I would do would, some of y'all saying I wasn't expecting this, but we can build it together, right? It don't take long. All right, I would click on that. Yep. And I would go to picture and I will you can get something from Google, or you can set up a nice picture from of your church, and or you can have a nice picture of lovers. you know, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Is that too blurry? Yeah, that's too blurry. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. I have to find a good size picture. I was testing some things out, man. Let's try this one. It just look like this is breakfast for everybody. Oh, that's better. I can use that. Well, there we got. We got breakfast for everybody. So when they come on this page, they see that, wow, we have breakfast. So let me put another. I'm showing you also, guys, how to really work this thing, so you can really work this yourself and see how fast it is. As you can see, it's taking me, 5 minutes pretty much to build this. All right. Let's click on that appearance. And we are going to make this, we want to make it black so we can see. And then we're going to take away some of the opacity, right? So we can see through it. Cool, cool. All right. So now it's time to add some text to it. We can add text, and we can also change the font, change the size, whatever the case may be. So we're not going to keep this black. We're going to say free uh, free breakfast for all lovers. Uh, so let's change this. Let's change it to white. Can we do that? Let's change it to white. Yes, Alex White. Then we're going to change the font to something simple. Of course, we have a million font choices that you can choose from. Just want to do something simple as of now. Today would be fun. And then after we find a nice font or a decent font, we are able to change the size of it. This is something off the top, guys. I already had something made, but I didn't save it. Hmm? No. I guess I will go with the popular one at a time. Let's try one more. Let's go with the popular one. Just what I do when I'm building funnels. This is what I take a long time on myself is the font, because the font might do a cursive one, might do something else. I am very I try to be a perfectionist in this thing here. All right. So let's just say they will see something like this when they come. Free breakfast for all lovers. Uh, I would say on us, right? So let's duplicate that. Free breakfast with all lovers. Um, Free breakfast for all lovers on us. I could have put that up there with the other, probably. Free breakfast for all lovers, right? Uh, let's just say uh, information below. To say your sheet to share your sheet. All right. So this I would probably try to find something that's a little more sexier in this sense. I said sexier, not uglier. All right, that's fun. I can use that. Let me find something with some cursive on it. Really want not too much. Uh, that fill our information. Anyway, guys, I know you get what I'm saying here now. Hopefully, you got some uh, ideas floating around in those heads. Um, let's make this baby here the same pink that we see. It look like the same pink. Bring the size down. We'll bring it down to about a 22. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that should be all right. And let's center it here. I'm gonna try to center that thing. Yeah. Let's close it in some so we can all fit it here. Fill out the information below to reserve your seat, right? Then we'll go to, want to add a mail marketing form here. I don't want to go through all this with you guys watching, but I can make this smaller, whatever the case may be. And then I have to go to Mailing Boss to set up the mailing part of it. But at the same time, I have something that I've already done. So I'm able to get first name, email, and phone number. But again, guys, I can make this smaller, bigger. I know it looks crazy on this big old thing here. But I'll make this smaller. And then, of course, I can change the appearance on it. I'll make it smaller to fit inside the box, is what I'm saying. And then I can change the appearance on it, like change the button. Instead of the green, I will do the same pink as above there. Try to get some color into it. And I can change the button information and say, you know, I can say reserve my seat. There you go. You know what I want. But anyway, as you know, I've done this before on a lot of people, a lot of churches already. But anyway, as you can tell, you can have that. Bam. And this little scarcity as well as telling them to reserve my seat, meaning that if you come and you didn't put in no information on this, then it lets me know that you probably won't be able to, you probably won't get no food, right? uh, Again, it's something I can make smaller. I could put like a time clock here if you wanted to let people know this is such time you have before we started, before we start making our, before we start putting the place to the side, right? You don't want to wait till the last moment to get stuff done. So again, this is not the best. This is all right to me, but this is also a rush job that I've done that I'm doing for others. I did a page like this for a church before, and they liked it, and it looked a lot like this. I'm not gonna lie, it looked a lot like this, but it brought in people for them, right? You know, they had 30 people that's not from their church to sign up. 30 people that are not from their church, who didn't go to their church, who were not members, to sign up for this free breakfast, right? And they did this, and they were saying like, you know, everyone who came, who named, put their name and stuff down. They, you know, most of them were looking for churches. They said at least out of the people, a couple of them did not have church homes, and they were looking. And I didn't ask how many converted or, you know, joined the church or whatever, but I was just happy that they had some people to come out and support. And I was very happy about that. So when they come from the Facebook ad, bam, they come to something like this, and they are able to see like, wow, this is straight to the point. This is, they have the breakfast in the background with the plates and everything like that. And that's all it's about. This whole page will be covered up, of course. Matter of fact, let me go to a real. Anyway, it was some conversions that went on, and they were able to talk to people, meet people, new people in the community as well, and not just people that went to their church. And when they got this, they were like, well, reserve my seat. And then on the next page, I had a thank you page which said, thank you for filling out. We'll reserve your seat. As a matter of fact, here is our phone number, and here is our location. We will be in contact with you. All right. So we called them like, you know, a couple of nights before, like if it was Sunday morning, we called them Friday to make sure that they have their reservation or to sure they're coming. Okay, so we have your plate ready, because if you came and then when they came, they had their names, on top of their plates or whatever, where they're going to be seated at with their name on the plate. That was, to me, that was awesome. So if you come with your lover, we're going to call you and say, hey, how, you coming? What's your name? What's you and your husband name? Or if not, we'll just put both of you guys' names on there. If you signed up as Sherry, we'll put Sherry and, you know, sherry plates. These are sherry plates, and when they came, they had the name tailored on their plates. So when they came, the people felt special, right? They felt special. They felt like they were wanted. So again, this is how it would look. The white down there would be covered up as well. And so when they come straight from Facebook, they'll jump on this. They won't go to the whole website because we want to keep them focused on what the ad copy said, right? On what the ad said. So we keeping them focused on the deal right here. So from here, they'll go to the thank you page. And then from there, we'll be calling them, getting in contact with them, showing ourselves friendly. And so this is another method. This is one of the methods of growing our churches. And so we got their emails. We're able to email them all of our information. We're able to email them the next time we're having something. We're able to email them our business, our newsletter. I'm sorry. We're able to email them the next musical. We're able to email them the sermons that we're preaching. So they are involved, guys. We are keeping them involved with everything that we are doing with the push of a button. Even with the emailing, we're not emailing people individually. This is a group email where, individual, where I'm pushing one button and it's able to send out to 10,000 people, with the push of a button. So you're able to reach out to all those people and those people knowing about your next event. So this is something that is powerful, which supersedes passing out flyers, which supersedes putting out a billboard. Now we're able to put out so much information to so many people while we're focusing on just being friendly, while we're focusing on love, while we're focusing on our sermons, while we're focusing on the people. We're not focusing on everything else. We made it so simple. Social media has made everything so simple where you can just focus on what you're great at. All right. And that is talking to people, growing people, making disciples, and all of that good things. So again, my information is going to be below. All you guys have to do is just send me a message. Send me an email. If you're on Facebook, just shoot me a messenger and we're able to set this up for you. And if you guys still want to do this yourself, again, we can go to this thing here, which I have my link down below, where you're able to set this up yourself. And if you're having problems with setting it up, all you have to do is call me and I will make you one and I will transfer it over to you and you can still use it for your own benefits. All right. So it's great for the church to have their own. I do believe that. But if you can't do it, if you have nobody to do it for you, I will be able to do that for you. All right. Somebody have to look out for the churches, and I am that guy. So, guys, you guys have a great night. Hopefully that this video helped you and opened up your mind about using Facebook ads, even YouTube ads is a great thing to do. But again, just use this stuff where you're able to grow your ministry, have more people to see about you, know who you are, and then if they know who you are, where you're at, they'll be ready to join you. All right. Whether she not join you, but join the church, and they're able to hear a message from you, and you're able to grow them spiritually. All right. So thank you guys. Have a great day. Spend another night with Jennings, where we are taking our time and helping people to look at the word impossible in a totally different light. All right. So we take impossible really, which means to us, I'm possible. You are possible. And with God, all things are possible. Have a great day. Have a great night. I'm out. Peace. Love you. God bless.